everybody, welcome to East West Gaming. I'm West.
And I'm East, and today we're going to explore a little bit and do a little bit of gym hunting, am I right?
Yes, we are indeed going to explore Goldenrod City from start and show you how many different items they sell in the mart. It's the biggest mart in the entire game. So, you'll see all the items that are available for purchase.
I mean, this is compared to Yellow, the big supermarket is a lot quicker than before.
Oh yeah, the one in Celadon.
Yeah, because Celadon was quite late in the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, the fourth gym. Yeah, I mean this was third. So, but there is Celadon in this game as well. I will probably visit that later on at some point as well. So, just to show you what's available and stuff. So you get all your mail from there.
Well,
Pokegear can store up to 10 phone numbers. It's hard to decide what numbers to keep.
Well, I don't know if you remember this, but do you know what the use of those mails?
It was when you're sending, you put the item on your Pokemon, what you hold, you put a note on there, and when you trade it, you send them a message.
Yeah. I mean, obviously...
It was like a different form of SMS back then.
Or what people call texting today.
So here you've got all your stat increasing items.
For battles. Because they only
work in battles, yeah. As soon as the battle ends, then the stat increase ends. Protein, iron, carbos, calcium, HP up. They all increase all your EVs, is it?
Yes, your EVs.
That's the one. Nearly said IV there. Hey, I love strong Pokemon. I feed them protein to crank them up their attack. Iron adds to your Pokemon's defense. Some Pokemon evolve only by being traded via a game link cable. I know of 4: Machoke, Kadabra, Haunter, and Graveler. I heard there was others too. Yeah, you got Onix. You have to give a metal plate to evolve to Steelix. The Cypher into Sizor. Trying to think of some others.
That's about it for now, isn't it? Because they were the
Porygon with the upgrade as well to
Is
Porygon
it in this
2.
generation?
Porygon 2 was, yeah, but no, Porygon Z was Gen 4. Nah, I'm sorry, I don't have that to trade with you at the moment, I'm sorry. So we've got TM's Electric Punch, a Fury Punch.
Fiery.
I say Fury. Icy Punch. Make them flinch. So that's just headbutt, isn't it?
I'm not too sure. It could be bite.
I mean, the Icy Punch one's worth getting for the Dragon type later. Nah.
We have plenty of time for,
I will probably come back and get that. At some point. All the drinks vending machines there.
Onto the roof.
Oh, wow. Well, you quit bothering me.
Can you stop bothering him? He's trying to look at the view.
Nah. They have bargain sales here every so often. Really?
I like bargains.
Pardon, who says an adult can't get into this? I'm going to be back every day to collect all the dolls.
See, however, yeah, I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version it'll say gacha instead of dolls.
He even said there on the machine, put some money in, turn the crank, but it's almost empty because that guy's collecting them all and he's buying them all. Fresh water. Soda pop. Get one of each, why not?
Joe, you sure you need that many though?
Yeah, just get them anyway, just for getting them sake. Right, let's exit the building.
you going down? Wait.
I thought you were going to start singing there. I thought you were going to go, are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. I'm not going to keep singing, don't worry guys. Don't want it to rain wherever you are, do we?
Oh, I wasn't too sure about getting Icy Punch yet though. I mean, I still think it's a bit early. But that's what you want for now. I mean, you know, you've already got it now, so I can't really say no to it.
I just think, because I'm going to get Pseudo Woodo, he'll be, you know, handy for him to use. Because he's one of the Pokemon I originally wanted to get. And when I get the Squirt Bottle from here later, I'm going to get myself a Pseudo Woodo.
All done shopping now?
Just want it like pressure on everybody, you know what I'm like. Service counter, trainers markets, battle collection, medicine box, TM corner, tranquil square, rooftop lookout. Let's leave. Let's leave. Or shall we? Shall we just chat to everyone forever? Yeah, it's a bit warm in there. You're gonna have to go.
No aircon.
Icy punch. I'm not able to do so.
Are you sure you don't want to teach your egg?
I could punch the egg with an icy punch. I don't think it's going to hatch though. I liked the lure back on eggs. In the anime, how it says like, you know, no one's ever witnessed a Pokemon actually lay an egg.
Very useful.
Oh, you collect Pokemon. My son Bill does as well, you know. My husband went off to the game corner without being called.
Well, does that mean Bill's come back? Because obviously he was in Kanto.
Yeah, it is quite scary down there. I'm not going to go in, you know.
Maybe later.
Yeah. I remember there was items on the floor as well.
I mean, you know, there's always hidden items that you know. I mean, in new generations, they make it so that you can see the items, but previously, all of the items were hidden.
So you get Blizzard from in here with your money, your points.
Well, we don't have a coin case, so, you know. That's the spirit. Not.
Life is a gamble. I'm going to flip cards till I drop. No, don't be like that. Very addictive gambling, people. Don't gamble. Well, let's see what we can get. Oh, you don't have a coin case.
There's no... She's not going to exchange anything.
I just want to see the prizes. Just show me.
You need to get the coin case first.
I still, you know, you can still tell me what I can get to go, you know what, yeah, I'm giving you a good reason to get yourself a coin case. This is what you can get.
Well, that's not how things work.
That's like me going in the shop and saying, you know, I want a drink. You got no money, sorry, I'm not going to tell you what drinks we've got available. You know, just go out the shop until you come back with some money. No, you're supposed to, you know, promote some stuff to me.
It's got fabulous prizes. That's enough promotion.
How dare you walk in front of me then? Team Rocket. Oh. Pesky people, them. Trying to steal everybody's Pokemon. What are they up to this time?
Wow, like they're up to every time. Steal people's Pokemon.
I keep losing in battles and my Pokemon end up fainting. Maybe that's why my Pokemon don't like me much. When I use an item on Pokemon, it acts really glad.
Did they add ribbons into this game?
I don't remember, you know. Tell me about my Cinder. It's quite cute. Yes, thank you. Yeah, what? You need to tell me how nice my bloom is now. It's friendly towards you. It looks sort of happy. Yeah, it should be. You know, it's got me as a trainer.
But they're not completely happy with us yet.
No, you do on these old games. You do have to use them for a really long time. I remember.
However, you know, it's not that you had to use them for a very long time. There were certain conditions.
Check the bike shop out. World is a cycle path. Bike shop. Oh, some nice bikes there. Could you ride a bicycle and advertise it for me? Yes, of course. Really great. Give me your name and phone number and I'll loan you a bicycle. Crystal borrowed a bicycle. Can ride them anywhere? What, even in your shop?
Wow, unfortunately, indoors is a bit too much, I think.
No, he said anywhere. Anywhere, he said. So I want to ride it in your shop right this moment. Yay! Let's ride on my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
You said you weren't going to sing anymore.
Bike. I want to ride my bicycle.
I'm so sorry for him.
I want to ride it where I like. Good Queen song that is, actually. I like Queen. What do you want, Pet? Scram? How rude. Definitely Team Rocket.
Well, do you know why? Because you were singing and, you know, he's trying to, you know, keep people, you know, away from the tower.
Goldenrod City Station. Links you to, Kanto, I believe. I think it was Saffron. They built a railway station line in Saffron.
That's nice. Could go straight there, but obviously the train's not running yet.
Yeah, I think I need a rail pass at some point as well. Name rater, get your Pokemon nicknames. Yes, which one should you rate? That's a fairly decent name. How about a slightly better nickname? Nah, I like Pudge.
Isn't this when they first introduced the name rater in?
It was a way of changing your nickname to the Pokemon, wasn't it? So you could just change them if you didn't like the name.
Yes, but the only issue was you couldn't change other people's nicknames.
Yeah, the ones that were traded, yeah.
So, you know, if you didn't like the nickname that they were given, you know, you weren't gonna get it changed.
Yeah, that was a difficult one, but I suppose that's, you know, all part of the system. You know, you get a new pet, you can call it what you want, but if you get one, you know, from a home or something, then it's usually already got a name and it goes by already a name, so makes sense.
Well, see, the thing is, now that they changed it so that you can change a traded Pokemon's name, but you can only change it once.
Ah, yeah, they did it in the later gens, didn't they? In one of the later gen games.
Because I know a lot of people were saying that
Sun and Moon from there, I think.
Well, because there was a lot of inappropriate naming of names, so you know they wanted to get rid. If you had a Pokemon that was really good, but then had like a name that you didn't want to keep it as, you know.
Oh, the gym. Let's check the gym out. Yo, champion making. This gym is home to normal type Pokemon trainers. I recommend using fighting type Pokemon. I'm sorry, I don't have any fighting type Pokemon at the minute. I am going to try with what I've got, you know. I know Whitney is a very tough gym leader though, so I will try my best.
Well, I believe in you. I believe in you.
She says she likes me, that's very nice of her.
Well, maybe they're quite chill in this gym, you know.
Always like Centric, that little target, I always think like, you know, it's something that I could like throw things at. Target practice.
See, it was one of the Pokemon that you see so often that you just get tired of seeing them.
That was my very first, one of my very first 6 Pokemon on. I think it was Gold or Crystal when I very first had it. And I did actually keep for it what it evolved into right till the end, even through the Pokemon League.
See, I only just like evolved it and then it went straight into my bag, you know. Into the box.
Straight into the box.
I'm sorry, but I see so many of them. It didn't really mean much to me about that point in time. You know. Plus, it was only a 2-tier... I mean, I was quite young back then, so it was only a 2-tier evolution stage, so it wasn't really that amazing to me.
Yeah, it was equivalent to like Rattata and Raticate in this game.
I mean, don't get me wrong now. Like, Rattata in the later games becomes a very powerful force to the point where it's actually banned in like competitive play.
I remember, yeah. Let's have a look at how it was an ex-trainer. Oh, hello, madam. Give it your best shot.
They all look the same.
I will. Yeah, they all look the same, just different colour hair. Oh, look, she's throwing a Pokeball up in the air.
Plus, do the beauties have to just sit down all the time?
Yeah, you know. They want to spend time looking good.
Fun fact for you. The way that you see Meowth now actually is not meant to be the standard. In the Pokemon anime, Meowths are supposed to be on 4 legs, and Team Rocket's Meowth is the only unique one that stands on 2 feet. However, in all the games now, Meowth nearly always stands on 2 feet, making it the new standard. So the games have just kind of like erased what Meowth should have looked like in the anime.
It's quite a good fact, actually, that. I mean, not many people had really noticed that until you actually mention it.
I mean, I can't remember because I've not seen the anime.
That was the same with Ash's Greninja as well. To be fair, Ash's Greninja was unique.
No, but like they didn't change. Like Ash's Greninja was unique in the anime. However, the Meowth that's on like 4 feet is now unique to the animes and not the game, because the games all promote Meowth to be on 2 feet.
1,408 for winning, thank you.
You got this?
Well, oh, there's one more trainer, I think, might be. Yeah, there is. I'll try my best, you know. We should all try our best. If we lose or we win, you know, it's trying that counts. If you don't try, you will never succeed anyway. Just like the lottery, if you don't play the lottery, you'll never win the lottery, regardless of how high the odds are, you know. If you don't play, you won't win. It's life.
I play and I don't win.
I'm not a sore loser. I accept losses in life, you know. We can't win at everything. Yeah, you can play on harder difficulties in games, and you know they are obviously harder, but you can't expect to go on a hard difficulty and breeze through it, because what's the point, you know? As long as you're having fun, that's what counts. We're having fun. We're revisiting previous memories of our childhood, and it's nice, you know, to go back to these. We know we beat these at some point, and it's nice to, you know, revisit them, time after time. And I'll probably revisit them again in another 10 years and do it again, you know. That's what I'm like.
I mean, newer games aren't like the older games, and
yeah, they all need preserving in some form. All these games, they need some sort of museum in the future, like a museum of servers where, you know, all these games are stored for the rest of time, because it's art. It's, you know, somebody's creation, it's artwork, and it's, you know, admired by millions of people around the world, and it still is. So I think they should all be preserved. And at least, you know, by having this video now as well, we've got our own experiences of playing it still.
our museum of sorts.
Yeah, we're sort of creating our own archives of games. Let's battle this other trainer and then we'll go on to Whitney. Look, she's patiently waiting there, Luke.
See, the thing is, yeah, they all stand in specific places all day in the gym waiting for us.
Yeah, I know.
Like, do they ever get a break? You know, what's their, schedules like?
Might be like the Schrodinger's cat paradox, whereas, you know, they're not actually there until you go in the gym. They're only there now because we've observed them there.
That's way too deep for this.
Yeah, I know. I do like physics, and I do like delving deep into, like, you know, the theories and other stuff, but yeah, I think I'll keep out of that conversation because I get too carried away.
Oh, spiderweb.
Defense curl.
Okay, I do not remember the move spiderweb. And I don't think I've seen it since.
Did it lower your speed?
No, it stops you from escaping.
Oh, right.
Yeah?
That was off from Metronome.
Yes, from Metronome.
I wasn't paying attention, I was chatting. Presents, I remember that was Delibird's special move.
Yes, the present either healed you or hurt them.
I like the fact that they've got a shop named after Delibird now in the current game, Delibird's Presents. And then you had Chansey Supplies as well.
Well, they've always promoted Chansey as a caring Pokemon. So why would Chansey go into supplies now, where instead of being in the Pokemon Center?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they were buffing items that you bought from the Chansey store, because they sold you all the vitamins and the minerals, like the protein and stuff. Whereas Delibird's Presents was all battle items and stuff.
But still, they could have used any other Pokemon besides Chansey to promote the shop.
Jigglypuff! Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
I'm getting a bit tired now.
Jigglypuff. Oh, he's fell asleep. Easter fell asleep. Right, get me marker out. Let's draw on his face. Jigglypuff! Jigglypuff!
Oh, that was a good nap, that was. Oh.
Yeah, I used the awakening on you. I needed someone to talk to. Sorry.
That was the best nap I've had in a long time. I feel my anger just flowing out of me.
There we are. More experience for you all. Jigglypuff again.
I believe in Pokemon lore, ancient Jigglypuff was the warrior of peace or something like that, because no one could resist ancient Jigglypuff's singing.
I don't remember what it was called now. What was it called now? The Paradox
Screamtail?
Screamtail, that's the one.
No, I'm not talking about Screamtail. I'm talking about in the movie with ancient Jigglypuff. you know,
Was Screen Tail future or past?
past. But it's technically not past, it's a ancient form of it in an alternate reality. Because if you watch the movies,
Right. Whitney time. Go on.
if you watch the movies, in one of the movies, like, you know, ancient Pokemon were revived.
I remember them when they it was at the point where I think they were between the third gym and they were at the fossil site, remember? And they fell down in that like cavern and there was actually still live Kabuto and Omanite in there.
And Aerodactyl.
Yeah. And that, I think that was the episode where Gary goes at the end, he goes, oh, I've got like 8 badges already, or 9 badges or something he had. I think that was the same episode that, you know, Gary says that.
Yes, I still believe that, like, they should have, like, you know, rather than sticking with the 8 badges, you know.
Can we win this? Can we win?
Well, Clefairy is relatively easy.
Yeah, wait till you see the next Pokemon. Oh no. This brings back memories. This Miltank was it was like a roadblock at this part of the game for me. You know, I actually forgot all about it till not long ago. But I'm going to try and, you know, defeat Miltank.
Well, it looks like you're doing relatively well against Miltank.
Yeah,
right
I've
now.
put him asleep to stop him using his move, so hopefully he stays asleep and, you know, doesn't wake up.
You got this.
Yeah, and if he does wake up, hopefully Headbutt will make him flinch as well. Oh, he woke up. Oh, no, he's using the move.
You're okay, you're okay. We got this, we got this.
The only problem is you automatically use it now and it does twice the damage each time. I just hope he only uses it a few times and, you know, he gets confused. Does he get confused if they use
No,
it?
rollout.
Do they hit themselves?
They don't.
again?
No, rollout just keeps going.
Oh, I thought it was like Thrash and thingy where
No.
after so long it hits himself.
Basically, like, rollout,
Or does it go until it misses?
it keeps going until it misses.
Yeah.
Like, and once it misses, it resets.
And there you go, look at the damage it's putting out now on me. That's going to be a 1-hit kill now. There you go. How can you compete with that?
Well, it's a rock type move anyway, so, you know, you were gonna.
And exactly, and look what I've got left, a fire type.
That's
That's going to kill me one shot now.
I think you made a mistake with, like, changing Pokemon. Like, too early. Like, you know.
And I should have put it back asleep again. At least tried to. I mean, I can try now, but yeah, he's going to get attacking and kill me anyway. Even Stomp does a massive amount of damage.
Well, it literally... It took pity on you. They literally took pity on you.
I'm going to go try again, you know. I might just try a different strategy this time. And if it doesn't work this time, then I'm just going to have to grind a bit on and do it on the next video. But we'll see. We're not going to give up. We'll test her again.
Well,
at least I haven't got about all the trainers now either.
Well, in all fairness, you did like, you know, go in like after battling all of the trainers. You didn't go back to heal or anything like that. So you were at a bit of a disadvantage. Luckily, we can take the shortcut over. Right, we got this now, we got this.
Let's try. That's all we can do. Yeah, you told me this already, before you beat me last time. You're telling me the same stuff.
See, it would have been cool if, like, you know, she beats you first time, she says something different the second time you talk to her.
Yeah, like, you come back for another beating. Me and my Miltank could go and make some work of you. Old farmer accent, South American farmer accent.
Oh, lucky like that missed.
Yeah, I'm hoping to save my my balloon to full and use him on the next.
That's actually a pretty decent move, Mac Punch. I mean, obviously, you know, assuming it comes from like a fighting type.
Double slap. Hit me 3 times. It's a double slap, but it hit me 3 times.
See, I've never liked moves like that because I always see them as doing low damage, but then when I think about it, every little like accumulation of damage, you know, affects.
I don't like them in general. I just think they drag on the move too much. It should just be one attack that does the full. Instead of 5 hits, just do that set amount of damage. And then just tell you it's hit 3 times or whatever, but just do the set of damage there and then. Roll like, oh damn! I probably should have swapped at the start when Miltank was out. I probably should have just put, you know, Bloom out and put him to sleep straight away. Now he's going to use Roll Out on him as well. Damn.
It's okay, you got this.
No, he's going to one-shot me all now. That's what Miltank's good at. Such an OP move. Have you noticed it when you get Roll Out later, when we use it on the other Pokemon, it never seems to be as effective as when Miltank uses it?
That's because, yeah.
What hit again, man? Oh no, this can't be happening. I'm trying to use Bloom and he's fainted. I need you, Bloom. Yeah, get a quick attack in. Miss, yes. Might have a chance. Gust, gust, gust. Yeah. Very happy looking, into Miltank.
Well, it's very happy because it knows it's gonna like beat us.
Do you like that fan theory of, you know, that's basically the female Taurus and all Taurus are male and Miltanks are all female?
Well, in all honesty, like Pokemon haven't, you know.
Oh, you know, we tried. I'm not going to try it again. I'm going to change strategy. I might go into that underground tunnel, you know, level up my Pokemon a bit. And then I'll come back to this maybe in the next video. I'm just going to do some leveling up for now. Why not? Improve and then come back stronger.
Well, to be honest, yeah, I thought you would have tried after, you know, to improve after the first defeat.
I just thought, you know, I should have used that strategy and I should have switched straight to Bloom, use Sleep Powder, and then just rely on, you know, Headbutt from the start. And then, as soon as he woke up, immediately Sleep Powder again, and then carry on. Because Sleep Powder is quite effective. It very rarely misses. I feel it's more accurate than Hypnosis.
I think you have better luck than me because, like, my percentage of using Sleep Powder was probably like 30%.
I remember, I don't remember who I used to, I think I might have had Meganium, and I think he learned Sleep Powder, and I relied on him on a previous game. I think it might have been when I did Silver, on the Dragon Gyms later in the Elite Four on all them Dragonites. I used to keep putting them asleep, so I might use the same tactic in this game later with the Sleep Powder, because them Dragonites were so difficult. I believe they were all like level 55 and level 60 as well.
Oh, haircuts.
Pokemaniac. Isaac.
See,
Lickitung.
I'm a bit confused. It said like Lickitung had a haircut, but what hair does Lickitung have?
I know. You literally see it's shiny. I mean, I know it's a white patch there, but it just looks shiny, like smooth.
See, and notice the level discrepancy between the trainers inside the underground and Whitney.
How dry Lickitung's, you know, tongue must be, because it's constantly like out so far. Quick attack. Right. What should we get rid of? Get rid of Leer or Smoke Screen?
You choose.
Get rid of Leer. And this like Smoke Screen, we can, you know, lower the Pokemon's accuracy, so. Coin case. This is where we get the coin case.
Well, at least we have one now.
Yeah, I mean, I might see what the machines do, but I'm not gonna go gambling because I don't like gambling. I don't want to promote gambling either. I might just play the slot machine, show you how it works, and then, you know, haircut brothers. You can make my Pokemon beautiful. Might have been a way to increase your thingy on your Pokemon.
Yeah, you make them feel better.
Super Nerd Tiru. Sent out Magnemite. Magnemite.
I do like the way Magnemite looks.
I like Magnemite. I just didn't like Magnezone. I liked Magnemite, Magneton, and then I didn't like Magnezone.
I liked Magneton, not quite so much Magneton.
I think Magnezone was one of them that you had to evolve it in a where there was a high magnetic field. It was that one. Probo Pass was one. From Nose Pass, you had to evolve that in a high magnetic field as well. And there was another one. I think it was the one that evolves from Chargeable. Is it Chargeable? The big... Is it Vikavolt?
No,
yeah.
because
Vikavolt,
Electivire, you had to use the the
Electrizer.
Yeah,
and then
that's by trading.
Yeah, and the Magmar was Magmortar was the Magmarizer, and that was also trading. That was Gen 4. They added them in Gen 4. There was a lot of trading Pokemon in Gen 4. I noticed.
They gave them new life to, like, you know, Magmar and Electabuzz, because obviously they were quite popular back then.
Yeah, I mean, you had the babies in Gen 2, because you had, you know, Alakid and Magby, but then you had nothing else with them.
See, the only issue with the babies is you need to use incense. And if you don't use incense, they become Electabuzz and the other, like, you know, teenage forms of the Pokemon.
Yeah, they had to build in incense, yeah. Because to get Munchlax, it was the Lax incense.
Well,
and then I think there was one for, was it Wobbuffet?
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet! What was it called now? The previous baby?
Wagby?
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember myself now.
No, I can't remember the baby Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet!
It's Wobbuffet, not Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet! Boba Fett. It's Boba Fett. Do you not remember him in Star Wars? Wobbuffet comes in with a lightsaber and he goes, Wobbuffet! Now I'm just talking porcupines now. Right. Pokemaniac uses a slow poke. Don't worry, Cindy, I know you're weak against Slowpoke, but he's so slow that you'll get your attack, and there you go.
See, Slowpoke was one of those that... I feel like Slowpoke could have been a lot stronger, but then Slowbro didn't really deliver too much.
That's why I think they did Slowking, because he was one of the very first Pokemon that was able to talk, and he was very intelligent as well, like wise.
Yeah, but Slowking, like, in, you know, stats-wise, wasn't too great either.
He had a high special defense, I think it was, that was it. Right, let's escape out of here for now. Where are you? Yeah, it is rough down there. I'd stay away, mate. Stay away.
Well,
check
to
out
be
Game
honest,
Corner again.
They're not exactly as tough as, like, Whitney, but...
Oh no, Whitney's even tougher than the 4th gym. It's that one move rollout. It's such an OP move.
I can imagine Whitney as actually part of the Elite Four.
Yeah, I could. I imagine her later using... I can imagine her being a Taurus user, Miltank, and Kangaskhan as well. You know, all their big normal Pokemon. Because they were quite strong as well.
Wow.
Ooh, 500 is only 10,000. 50 coins. Right, let's just test the machine, eh? Bet how many coins. Just bet 3. Pikachu. Pikachu.
Oh.
Pikachu.
Yay.
We made 8 coins, so we made a profit of 5 coins. No, we just want to show you the machine. We're not gonna, you know, gamble. Now let's take a look at the prizes. What are available if you know want to build up your coins. TM25. I mean, it doesn't tell you what they are on this, which doesn't really help. But I should imagine one of them was Blizzard, because the guy down at the bottom machine there told me you got Blizzard, saved up for a Blizzard, so I think that might be TM38, just a guess.
See, I want to say 38 as well, because it's at the very bottom, but I can't really say for sure.
And then these are Pokemon, I believe. Yeah, Abra for 100, Cubone for 800, and a Wobbuffet for 1,500.
See, I think I'd go for the
Wobbuffet!
I'd probably try and get the Cubone, because I think Cubone's pretty cute.
I mean, I think in this game, that was the only way of getting them free Pokemon as well. They were locked into, you know, you had to gamble basically to get them. Very, very time consuming as well, they were. I remember I had to beat the Elite Four so many times. But yeah, we'll leave all that for the next one. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel.
And yeah, I think we're going to be done for today. So, East out.
Yeah, West out too.
Drink like the social, feeling like the club, gonna be the best. Pushing all the barriers and playing for a game. Say Super Bowl and remember our name. East and West, gonna run a war.